Hello. Today I've decided to give you a little tutorial on how to create the most perfect mood board and get all your desires come true. Um, I do it digitally. I do a digital mood board because I just think it's easier. It is quite successful. I have to do them like every 3 to 4 months because this is usually how quick everything comes true. And I have new desires and I have new goals, so I just have to create a new one every so often. So I keep my mood board as a screensaver on my phone, and it is very, very specific. That's the number one rule. Be so specific about what you want. For example, for next year, let's say I want to go to St. Lucia, that's a goal. Another example, I want to look a certain way, that's a goal. Another example, I want to have more dinner dates with my girlfriends, that's another desire. The next one is I just want to have time to relax and chill and read my book. That's another desire. So be very, very, very specific about what you want. Let's say I want to earn £5,000 a month. That's a very specific desire. So be very, very, very specific about your goals. Don't just keep it like woozy and cloudy. Don't be like, I want to be happy. What makes you happy? Be specific. Or like, I want to make more money. Okay, cool, cool. How much? How much money do you want to make? Like, be extremely specific. So sit down with it for a little bit before you start your mood board. Think about what you want, and then next steps come. So after you've got your goals that are very, very, very specific, I, for example, use Pinterest to go and just search for everything. I will literally type a holiday in St. Lucia, and the photos that come up, the one that's the nicest, I will download it on my phone. Then I'll write a fit, beautiful woman body, and I'll find a picture of a female body that's strong and has abs and has nice bum and legs and whatever, and I'll save it to my gallery. So you're very, very specific with everything that you're searching for image wise, and also use your own gallery, the pictures that you've taken that remind you of a good time that you had, or the time that you looked really, really good, or when you were on holiday, sorry, in St. Lucia, let's say, and you took an amazing picture, but you want to go back. So use your gallery and use Pinterest. Obviously, you can use whatever you want, but these are the two sources of pictures that I use. Then the next step for me is use whatever app you want. For me personally, I use Pic Collage, I think it's called. Uh, Pic Collage, yeah. Call it collage because you make a collage. Yeah, it's a Pic Collage. I'll put it somewhere. And and I use it, and then I just add all the photos that I've saved on that screen, and then it will either offer it to have it like organized for you, or they'll offer you like how to place it. For me personally, I just let it loose wild, no organization, no pattern, no pretty stuff. You just place it everywhere, and then it's on you to drag it to where you want it to be. For example, for me, the most important thing is the most important goal is always in the middle of the screen. So when I open my phone, there's no apps covering that thing. I literally can see it absolutely all the time. So for me, I just let it happen as it is. I will try to insert one of my old screensavers that have all come true, and there's nothing for me to hide or be mysterious about, and I'll show you what I mean by that. But yeah, you just organize all your photos so they look nice. You put a nice little background color to make it a bit more like cheery, or whatever your color is. For me, it's always usually yellow or orange because those are my two favorite colors and they make me happy when I look at these things. And then you just play around with the positioning of the photos and make it look neat, really, because this is what you'll be looking at every single day. Now, the next step for me is the most important one, and I think the one that people usually miss out on is in Pic Collage. At least you can add your own text and you can add your own symbols and just play around with all sorts of additions you can add to that screensaver. So important for me. I always write things down as well. So yes, there's a photo, but there's text as well. So for me, for example, like I have a photo of lots of money, and then I'll put a lot of like pound signs all over the screen. Or I'll put like, so I'm a strong believer in spirituality and manifestations and stuff. And I believe that everything that happens to you, you attract. So my main sentence in the middle of the screen through all the photos currently is there's only attraction. And I remember that when things go wrong for me, I'll open my phone and I'll see there's only attraction. And I know I've attracted that. So I can control it and I can change it again. Or for example, like one of the things is I want to be a successful PT. So I'll have like a PT just written somewhere. So just two little letters, nothing big. Or I'll have, I really want to write a book. So for me, one of the sentences will be a successful writer. So it's like all these words, or like, let's say your goal is to earn £5,000 a month. I'll have like a £5,000 just written somewhere in the middle of the screen across the photo or something. So all these things, you just write it down as well. So you see it and you read it every single day. And also don't be afraid to add like memes and like funny stuff that you see that like are inspirational in a way. Like don't have silly stuff that are so like superficial that you just ignore it and skim read it and don't even see it after 2 weeks. Have something that makes you giggle every time you see it. For example, currently for me again, I have a meme of Rihanna giggling, and like the meme is every time I think of blessings coming my way. Something like that. So it's like things that make me happy, things that inspire me, and things that remind me to be in control of my own life, because I am. So don't forget memes, don't forget text, don't forget photos. From then, save it, download it, put it on your screensaver, stare at it, read it every single time until it comes true. For me, the usual span is like somewhere 3 to 6 months to achieve everything that's on there. The things that usually don't come true is because deep down I don't believe they can happen, or deep down I'm too scared and I'm blocking my own blessings. Uh, or like I'm not ready for them yet. But these are the type of things that I then repeatedly put on my screensaver month after month after month. So I get used to the idea. I'm more comfortable with the idea, and then I can create it in my own head. And that's it. Happy creating. And I hope absolutely everything comes true. Bye.